woman at the center of a big security breach at the Nashville Airport faced a judge for the first time today. And she had several outbursts right there in the courtroom. Cuthbert Langley has been following this story since it broke on Monday. And Cuthbert, you learned a lot of new details today.
A lot of new and disturbing details, Carrie, about how Nia Haynes was able to skip 2 TSA checkpoints and walk past a gate attendant, all before boarding a packed Delta Airlines plane without a ticket and without an ID. Nia Haynes entered the courtroom the same way she left the Nashville airport last week, in handcuffs.
Everyone will listen, please.
And from the beginning, she made it clear she is not guilty.
Ms. Haynes?
Yeah,
You are pleading guilty to resisting arrest, is that correct?
I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty.
But police say she is. In fact, they claim she slipped past one ID checkpoint and then walked through a closed body scanner.
It was an unmanned area that she went to, and she went by without anybody seeing her.
Gary Polk with airport police say no TSA officers were around. In fact, he claims no one at the airport realized what was happening until Haynes was in a seat on an Atlanta-bound Delta flight.
It was a connecting flight, so they allowed some people to get off and some people to get back on.
But her defense attorney claims no laws were broken.
From all the testimony that we heard here today, there was nothing that Ms. Haynes did that violated security.
The judge disagreed, and throughout the 30-minute hearing, Haynes made faces, had to be quieted by deputies, and even tried to leave before being dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. No, you're not leaving yet. Have a seat. I'm not done.
It's behavior similar to when she was on the plane and refused to hand police her ID, saying instead, quote, "My name and faith is my ID." All of that has led the judge to question her mental stability, even requiring Haynes not to leave her mother's home while out on bond.
I've got to make certain that if we are going to release her, that she is going to be safe.
Now, Haynes is facing 2 misdemeanor charges as a result of that incident, one for the security violation, the other for assaulting a police officer as she was being removed from that plane. Prosecutors say they believe the charges may be upgraded to felonies. Carrie?
Thank you, Cuthbert. The TSA tells us an officer resigned because of this breach. Now, we tried reaching out to Delta Airlines for comment, but our phone calls were not returned.